Nail Bey, if you allow me, all our participants joined with Mr. Nas and Mr. Nail Bey's approval. I want to start the webinar.
Yes.
Dear Chairman of Bahrain Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Mr. Samir Nas. Dear Chairman of Foreign Economic Relations Board of Turkey, Mr. Nail Olpak. Dear BCCI and DEİK members. Ehlen ve sehlen. Sabah el hayır.
Thank you.
Welcome to the Turkey-Bahrain Interconnected Business Meeting. Thanks to today's technology, we can have today's meeting over the virtual platform and hope to have a fruitful one. As the Turkey-Bahrain Business Council chairperson, today I will be the moderator of these meetings. We work on a voluntary basis to contribute to better business relations between our countries. I am an employee of BBK Bahrain, and I am Turkey country representative of Bank of Bahrain and Kuwait in Turkey. In addition to me, we have among our DEİK Bahrain Turkey Business Council board members from Bahrain EDP Turkey team and Al Baraka Turkey with us. And also our seniors of Bahrain EDP, BBK, Al Baraka Bahrain joined and listening us too. I visited BCCI at January 2020. Dr. Abdullah and Fahad were kind enough to see us and listen us as DEİK and listen our new plans between two countries. And due to their assistance and your colleagues as BCCI, we came to today's meeting. Today's program will consist of opening speeches, followed by two presentations and Q&As, and at the end we will have B2B sessions and food and health sectors. Now I would like to give floor to Mr. Samir Nas to deliver his opening speech.
Well, thank you, Belgan, for the introduction. I would like to thank, on behalf of the Chamber of Commerce and the members of the board of the Chamber of Commerce and the members of the business community of Bahrain, I would like to extend their greeting to yourselves. Our membership is number about 40,000 businessmen in this Chamber of Commerce, and that represent almost all sectors. I would like to thank Mr. Nail Bolgan for his time on this meeting, as well as the participating business community from Turkey and also the Bahraini business community. We have what we're looking forward to bolstering our relationship in business and economic relationship between Turkey and Bahrain, and build upon the whatever has been built and developed so far in the financial sector. As Ms. Belgan mentioned, Al Baraka Bank has a strong base and presence in Turkey, as well as Turkish companies, and are available in Bahrain. They have been involved in so many sectors, in the construction sectors, in pharmaceutical sector, as well as food and beverage. We look forward to build upon what we have developed so far. I look forward for a constructive meeting with the sectors from the medical as well as the food sectors. We have people from both sides, from your side and our side, that I think that can shed lights on the opportunities available in these two sectors, and bolstering trade as well as possible potential viable business opportunities and investments and economic developments in industry. As you know, Bahrain is looking forward for also inviting businesses from Turkey and business community from Turkey to look at the opportunities available and investments in industry and industrial developments in Bahrain. There is a master strategy that Bahrain is looking for. We're looking at pharmaceutical development, manufacturing, which I think in this juncture, we're looking at developing this sector, and we feel that there is huge opportunities to develop industry in this to cover the region basically and in a larger scale. And I would like to wish everybody a successful dialogue in this meeting. Thank you very much.
I would like to thank Mr. Samir Abdullah Naz for his kind participation and BCCI team's collaboration until today on our efforts to promote Turkey-Bahrain economic and business relations, and for your kind speech. Now I would like to give floor to Mr. Nail Olpak to deliver his opening speech.
Thank you so much, Bilgin Hanım, and thank you so much, dear Chairman of Bahrain Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Mr. Samir Abdullah Naz. Firstly, of course, I wish a healthy day to all of us, and if I can pronounce it well, أنا سعيد بوجودي معكم اليوم. Is it okay that I am happy to be with you all today? Of course, we are glad to be in this organization of our new line meeting series. We are calling that as Interconnected Business Series. Our aim is to gather our business councils and our cooperation for business and investment opportunities, and especially sectoral business meetings. And thanks in particular to our trade partner, Bahrain Chamber of Commerce and Industry, to be here with us with the support of you, dear Chairman, and the efforts to improve our cooperation so far. This is going to continue as a sectoral meeting also, and I believe that we will hold many meetings in this series with you. So far as DEİK, during the last 3 months' time, we hold more than 400 meetings. That means daily we are having 8 to 10 meetings. So this is the new normal, as we just speaking right at the beginning of the meeting. And it seems BCCI has been a pioneer in this among GCC countries, and we wish that this cooperation leads to more fruitful cooperation in our region. Now, please also allow me to give a brief introduction about our organization, DEİK. DEİK, Foreign Economic Relations Board, is a business platform that has been continuing its activities on a voluntary-based private sector memberships for 35 years. And in order to enhance investment and trade between Turkey and the other countries, we continue our works with an understanding of business diplomacy. And thanks to our members, so far we have 146 country-to-country based business councils all over the world, and our Turkey-Bahrain Business Council is one of them. It has been founded in 2006, carrying on activities, and today is acting under the leadership of Bilgin Hanım. Furthermore, our business council continues its activities in cooperation with important business and trade partners, such as today we are having with your organization, dear Chairman. The fact that the Bahrain Economic Development Board, EDB, is among our members creates opportunities for the promotion of investment and business opportunities in Bahrain at DEİK. Just in a few words, let me also tell you what did we do, how we act during pandemic process. We said we are not suspending our work, we are not shutting down. This was important because, of course, our health is the most important thing in our life, and this is our priority. So we should take all necessary steps to prevent the pandemic, but we should also consider the health of our companies as well as care of the people we are working together with us. And I believe this was the best method to save their lives, and our jobs. Dear colleagues, again, let me continue with an Arabic proverb. Al-Sadiq milhul haya, that means friend is the salt of the life, which is explaining how deep and important our friendships. Frankly, our relations between Turkey and Bahrain developed based on mutual respect and sincere ties for many years. Our cordial friendship has also positively affected our economic relations. King of Bahrain, His Majesty Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, had visited Turkey at the opening ceremony of our third Bosphorus Bridge, and our President, Mr. Erdogan, had visited Bahrain in previous years. Of course, there are important investments between two countries, but however, unfortunately, we are far from our trade volume target with Bahrain. So as the business community, we should improve our economic relations more. As the Turkish business world, we should also strive to diversify the investments in Bahrain, especially with the members of BCCI and I. If you allow me, now I would like to express some points which I believe it may help to develop our bilateral relations with Turkey and Bahrain. First of all, we all know ensuring the visa liberalization between Turkey and Bahrain is very critical to improve our mutual economic relations. Then we should develop our cooperation in some specific sectors. Health tourism is one of them. As Turkey and Bahrain, we are leading countries in health tourism. Health itself, it is another sector we should continue together. E-commerce, we all know how effective it is. Of course, consultancy, education sector, technology, agriculture, where we can benefit from our experience, and construction products. This goes on like that. And finally, eco-friendly technologies and clean energy. It is so important, we all know. Fields such as aluminum and also petrochemistry, iron, steel can be discussed. And finally, cooperation within third countries is quite important, I believe. So during this COVID-19 process, Bahrain brings under the control of the situation by taking quick actions. It was important. And I believe that we will survive this situation with minimal damage. Bahrain, Turkey, and the whole world, I mean. I also believe that the one who guaranteed the supply chain during this pandemic and got the confidence of the counterpart will certainly be the winner of the pandemic season. Thank you again, dear Chairman and the colleagues, for joining us, and thank you to all audience for today.
I would like to thank Mr. Nail Olpak for his participation and for his vision and continuous support for our projects and activities and for his speech. We will continue with the presentations, why to invest in Turkey and health sector, which will be followed by Q&A section after the two presentations. In normal times, there are minimum 3 flights every day between two countries, operated by Gulf Air, Turkish Airlines, and Pegasus Airlines. Number of tourists coming from Bahrain to Turkey increasing each year. Bahrain has been very well developed for business and for foreigners to live, and is probably the safest country in the region. With Bahrain Economic Development Board, we as the Business Council organizing many events to promote Bahrain for Turkish investors. And we wanted to provide a presentation, why to invest in Turkey. As many of your members would like to hear, in addition to tourism and real estate related, what our country, Turkey, can offer to Bahrain investors. And I would like to give floor to Mr. Bilal İlhan from Presidency of the Republic of Turkey Investment Office to deliver his presentation. Why to invest in Turkey?
Hello, I guess everybody can hear me. Can you hear me?
Yes, Bilal Bey.
Okay. Dear President of DEİK, Mr. Nail Olpak, dear Chairman of Bahrain Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Mr. Samir Nas, dear Mrs. Bilgün Gürkan, Chairperson of DEİK Turkey Bahrain Business Council, dear members of DEİK and BCCI, and distinguished participants. First of all, I would like to express my gratitude to DEİK and BCCI in order for giving us this opportunity to provide some insights on the investment climate in Turkey. Let me start with briefly highlighting the functions of the Investment Office. We were established in 2006 as the Investment Promotion Agency of Turkey and restructured as the Investment Office in 2018. We are a governmental agency directly reporting to His Excellency of the President of Turkey within our mandate. We are equipped with private sector approach and public sector capabilities and acting as investors' solution partner, thereby facilitating investments at all stages. Our services address a wide range of needs and requests coming from the investors, such as providing general and customized business information, sectoral analysis and reports, providing site selection support, arrangement of meetings with governmental bodies and other stakeholders, providing after-sales services, matchmaking arrangements with local partners, and establishing business linkages.
Ekran paylaşımında sorun olabilir mi? Özür dilerim. Siz ekrana bir şey paylaştınız mı? Ben görmüyorum çünkü de.
Excuse me?
Are you sharing some presentation on the screen?
Yep.
I don't see it. I don't know if it's the case for everybody.
Yes, Bilal Bey, maybe some technical error. The presentation.
There is no presentation on the screen.
No, Bilal Bey.
We were able to see before.
Yep.
When you just started.
It cut off, yeah.
I don't know, maybe some technical
You can
problem.
continue. We can pass the presentation later as well, Bilal Bey, to the listeners. No problem.
Okay. Sorry for that. Talking about the potentials of Turkey as an investment destination, the impressive growth rate of Turkey over the last 16 years with 5.3% placed Turkey as the 13th largest economy in purchasing power parity terms in the world and positively decoupled Turkey against its competitors. With this growth performance, Turkey's economy has more than tripled over the same period of time. And domestic consumption, put it differently, local consumption demand has been the main driver behind this growth performance. These outstanding enhancements in affordability and consumption has been reflected as higher income per person, which is almost tripled over the course of last 16 years. And the number of automobiles stocks in 2018 reached 3 times that of in 2002, in less than 2 decades. In addition, exceeding 83 million of population, the number of urban cities with populations over 1 million became 23. This illustrates that the domestic market has enlarged remarkably within 18 years. Furthermore, the business players are able to access the European Union markets thanks to the customs union signed in 1995. And some more 27 countries markets with over 350 million population through free trade agreements. In addition, the domestic market is geographically and logistically well connected with the rest of the world. As such, Turkey's geostrategic location provides investors in Turkey easy access to the surrounding lucrative markets. Therefore, some globally active multinational companies are choosing Turkey as manufacturing, exporting, as well as management hub. Further looking into the dynamics of the domestic market, Turkey's favorable demographic structure has been a key driver of economic growth. With half of its population under the age of 33, Turkey stands out as the country with the largest youth population in Europe, with increasing working age population and stable dependency ratio. Turkey's education system has been upgraded to support a skilled labor pool so that it can meet business requirements. Turkey is featured as a country which provides a large qualified and cost-competitive labor pool. While having natural assets such as young population and geographic location, it would be impossible to attract foreign investment without a business-friendly investment climate. Thanks to the implementation of sweeping reforms in many areas and showing persistence on introducing many more, Turkey has accomplished milestones in reducing number of days to set up a company, liberalizing foreign direct investment regulations, easing down bureaucracy and creating friendly environment in doing business. Moreover, Turkey has tremendously improved its investment climate through reforms offering investors protection and equal treatment. Furthermore, Turkey also offers lucrative incentives ranging from manufacturing incentives to research and development and innovation support. Turkey is well aware of the significance of research and development investments in order to move up the value chain. So, impressed by Turkey's key qualities and advantages, which I explained briefly so far, foreign investors from all around the world have been coming to Turkey. As a result, Turkey attracted tremendous amount of foreign direct investment over the past 17 years. Well, with this, I would like to conclude my presentation. Thank you very much for listening to me.
Thank you, Mr. Bilal. And Mr. Bilal will be answering your questions after the health sector question. As we are all going difficult times, importance of health sector was the main item for all of us. And it seems it will be in the coming months. DEİK Health Business Council is among one of the dedicated sectors in addition to 146 country business councils in DEİK. I would like to give floor to DEİK's Health Business Council board member, Mr. Ahmet Altuğ, also to deliver his presentation.
Madam Chair, Mr. Naz, Mr. Olpak, thank you for this opportunity to present our Turkish health system and this nice meeting. My name is Ahmet Altuğ. I am the board member of Health Business Council, which is one of the sector business councils in DEİK. I am also the chairman of the Venezuela Business Council and the CEO of our family company, which we are producing pharmaceuticals. So it was very nice to hear from Mr. Naz that there is an opportunity for pharmaceutical development in Bahrain. So I would like to start my presentation. Health Business Council is established in 2010 with healthcare providers, private hospitals, medical travel companies, pharmaceutical manufacturers, and also medical equipment suppliers and manufacturers. Our main supporters are Minister of Health, of course, Minister of Trade, Minister of Foreign Affairs, and Turkish Airlines, who is a very important flag carrier for our country. What we do basically in Business Health Council, we launch and develop bilateral health cooperations between Turkish private healthcare sector and its counterparts abroad. Those counterparts are mainly corporate structures such as Minister of Health, Social Security schemes, insurance companies, military or private hospitals, defense ministries, central banks, medical associations, and foundations. Promotion of Turkish medical services, pharmaceuticals, and medical products abroad is one of our most important roles. Organizing incoming and outgoing doctors, pharma companies, and press delegations. Also, we foster and make technical cooperation for education services in most of the countries that we are operating. Actually, we have 25, in total we have 55 members. Among them, there are 25 hospitals, 15 pharmaceutical companies, and medical device suppliers, insurance companies, and as you see on the screen, in total there are 55 members. We have made, during last years, we have made a lot of different activities, especially I can list a sample of them, that there has been incoming insurance companies from Netherlands. We have been working on luncheon with Minister of Health of Georgia. We established a visit to the delegation to Azerbaijan. There has been incoming doctors from USA. We have made cooperation with Minister of Health of Kuwait, of Sudan, and Nigeria, Chad, and Algeria. We have on those organizations, there has been doctors coming in and doctors going out to those countries for also educational purposes and making operations on site in the countries. So there has been a lot of interaction between the doctors and the hospitals also. And of course, we have made collaboration with Sweden, Finland, and Cuba. Cuba was also on the pharmaceutical wise. There has been some development in Cuba, and still we have started a nice delegation, and there has been ongoing discussions between the authorities on the product basis of pharmaceuticals, especially on biotechnological products. So I will give some general idea as the time is restricted, but in 2018, there has been 550,000 international patients came to Turkey. And 90% of this services is done by private health sector. When I come to my industry, indeed, to Turkish pharmaceuticals, I have some figures that I want to share with you. Turkish pharma industry is over 100 years old, very experienced. First law dates 1929, and GMP is enforced in Turkey in 1983. It's very, very old. EU regulations are implemented during 90s, so the regulations are exactly the same regulations of European Union. Our regulatory body, Turkish Medical and Medicinal Device Agency, is member of PICS and ICH, which shows that our international standards are applied in all GMP and registration documentations in Turkey. We have over 100 production facility, 28 Minister of Industry certified R&D centers, over 10,000 registered products, and 35,000 highly educated and very experienced person working in the sector. When we look to the size of the pharma market, is actually 2.44 billion boxes, over $7 billion US size. Roughly, we can say half of this is coming from imported products. The other half is produced in Turkey locally. Turkey is number 16 in world market with 0.7% market share. And actually, we are exporting to nearly 117 countries, and the volume is $2 billion US. So basically, those are the figures about our pharmaceutical market and what we can do with the health sector. But I'm going to finalize. I made a long list of what we have done during the COVID, because I am proudly to say that we had a very successful COVID treatment period in Turkey. Our mortality rates is one of the lowest worldwide. We are way below from the average of the world. So there are a very important success that I want to share with you. Especially, this is the result of the last 15 years changement of the health system in Turkey. And this is the successful management of public health planning and organization through provincial and central governments with strong cooperation. Minister of Health dedication for fighting with COVID-19 and strong cooperation with several public and also private authorities. Strict and careful COVID-19 patients track system, we call it filiation, and is working amazingly. So it is something very important on the success. We have control of the frontiers, and we have made a strict lockdown for elder people and young people for over 2 months. We have a very good established hospitals in private. Also, the new city hospitals are really cutting edge medical technologies and very well established. We have very dedicated, devoted physicians, very experienced in the intensive care. It was one of the most important points. Innovative and technological medical products, medical treatments and drugs that are efficient, struggling with COVID-19 were developed during the pandemic. It is important to know that the pandemic, the COVID treatment is not made with only 2-3 products that we have been talking, but there are a lot of products that used as supportive treatment. And in Turkey, none of them were, all of them were available basically. There has been no shortage of any pharmaceuticals and any medical devices. This is another proud for my sector.
Mr. Alto, last 1 minute. I have
yes,
to
I'm finalizing. There are 2 more things to say that it is important to know that Turkey has developed the favipiravir on the last with the support of the government. We have developed plasma treatment. This is to show basically we have developed ventilators, and it is very important. In 45 days, we have established 2 pandemic hospitals with 2,000 beds, and there is an international airport next to one of those hospitals. So gladly, we are very open to cooperate with Bahrain and share the know-how through our business health control site, through DEİK. We are available for any questions. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Thank you, Mr. Alto. After Why to Invest Turkey presentation, question and answers, we will pass the floor to you for healthcare Q&A. And in the meanwhile, we have received some questions, and you can still send more questions through chat to us, as well as to DEİK and BCCI. For the ones that we will not be able to answer, we will always revert back with our answers and feedback. Mr. Bilal, one of the questions that came is, as the food and agriculture sector has become important for food security for all countries, would you like to explain the bigger picture that Turkey can offer for food and agriculture sector and to investors? Thank you. Mr.
Hello.
Bilal?
Yep. I believe you can see my screen right now.
Yes, we can.
Okay, perfect. Well, I would like to paint a picture regarding the agri-food industry of Turkey to briefly give an idea about the feasibility and attractiveness of this particular industry from investors' perspective. According to the latest available stats, Turkey is the 2nd largest country in Europe. In terms of agricultural economy, the 2nd largest agricultural economy among OECD countries, and the 1st flour exporter in the world. Looking at some crucial economic indicators in agricultural sectors, such as agricultural land, arable land, total exportation of agricultural products, and etc., Turkey has outstanding statistics showing the size and potential of the sector. Turkey has successfully enlarged the sector's value by almost 80% over the last 16 years, which is in parallel with the performance shown in the overall economy. Increasing its plant products, such as in cereal, fruit, crops, citrus, and vegetables over the same period of time, Turkey gained a strong outlook in agriculture and food industry. Turkey has shown a successful development in terms of the size of the animal production volume. Turkey produced over 22 million tons of milk, which made Turkey the leading milk and dairy producer in the region. Turkey is a global player in plant production and exports as well, in the products such as hazelnut, apricot, fig, dried raisin, and cherry. Turkey is the top producer and ranked as the leading country in many other products, such as melon, cucumber, pistachio, among others. Hazelnut, dried raisin, apricot, and fig are the products of that. Turkey is the top exporter in the world as well. In addition, cherry, lemon, olive oil, pepper, tomato, among others, are the products that Turkey is ranked as one of the top exporters in the world. Turkey exports around 1,700 kinds of agricultural products to more than 185 countries. Turkey offers abundant opportunities for the potential investors in fruits and vegetables. Turkey is the world's fourth largest producer of fresh vegetables and sixth largest producer of fruits, with an annual total production of 47 million tons and a trade volume of $2 billion American dollars. Turkey has already have a large and growing livestock market due to the increasing domestic demand. Sectors such as confectionery, ice cream, frozen food, among others, are the main drivers increasing demand in livestock products. With over 22 million tons of processed raw milk and over 1 million tons of red meat production, Turkey offers a variety of opportunities for the investors to be a player in the market. On top of that, Turkey is the fifth largest poultry exporter in the world. Turkey benefits from increased local and regional demand growth, and there is a strong potential for growth in exports. Also, proximity to the Middle Eastern countries creates a good deal of opportunities through halal food industry. With its over 700,000 acres of greenhouse area, Turkey is the fourth country in the world and second in Europe. Opportunities in this sector are provided for the potential investors, thanks to the fact that modern greenhouses are expected to grow quickly and production in greenhouses will increase significantly. There are already foreign operators in the greenhouse sector, mostly from Netherlands and Germany. The government has ambitious targets in the sector and therefore offers advantageous incentives. Coming to the aquaculture sector, Turkey dominates markets in several European countries and has the potential to create new market opportunities in large foreign countries, such as Russia and the United States. Turkey's exports of fishery and aquaculture products have risen to more than 170,000 tons, with close to $1 billion American dollars in value. Organic farming is another attractive sector for investors in Turkey. Ample land, over 2 million tons of production capacity, and a large number of organic crops with extensive number of farmers show the market potential. Turkey is also significantly advantageous for maritime transportation, which allows agri-food producers to export without facing difficulty. And finally, Turkey has been an attraction spot for the agri-food industry giants to manufacture and export their products for both domestic and sizable foreign markets for decades. I believe it is sufficient talking this much to provide you a rough idea about the size and potentials of the agri-food industry in Turkey. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Bilal. And as I said, other Q&A questions, if we have time, we will answer. Otherwise, we will get it and reach out to the question parties. Mr. Altuğ, one of the questions coming as health sector. Health sector becoming important for Bahrain, as Bahrain wants to be one of the regional centers at the health sector. How can Bahrain hospitals can launch a cooperation with Turkish private hospitals in terms of educational and technical cooperations, as well as patient treatments?
Thank you very much for this question, Ms. Gürkan. So basically, I can very roughly, I can say that we are very, SAİK, Turkish Health Business Council, is a good mediator on this type of cooperations. There are several cases that we have made good connections between the hospitals, private hospitals in Turkey, which are very open to make cooperations with other countries' hospitals. So they can, any party interested to make a cooperation, they can contact directly to the Secretariat of DEİK, and especially of the Health Business Council, which we call SAİK. They can, and we will do all the necessary relations and all the necessary work to start this type of cooperations. Thank you for the question.
Thank you, Mr. Alto. I assume we don't have further Q&As. And as I said, if any new question arises, please let us know. Now we will shortly continue with the B2B section. Before we start for B2B section, thank you again for everyone who is participating and joining and being with us today. I would like to thank BCC team colleagues, Wafa, Ahmed, and Fahad, and all the other BCC colleagues whom I don't know their names, but they all work very hard. And their colleagues, Mohammed, Barkan, Bashak, and all other their colleagues who worked a lot and dedicated energy to make it happen. We hope this virtual gathering will be a basis to many future virtual and hopefully face-to-face meetings between two countries. Please free to contact any of us from BCCI, from the DEİK team for further questions and information needed. We will continue with a B2B meeting section, which Zoom links has been provided by BCCI. DEİK, we have briefed Turkish companies to wait in the Zoom rooms. And our BCCI member companies that will join to B2B will be rounding between the rooms to meet with you. BCCI moderators, together with DEİK team members, will be present in the Zoom meeting rooms and they can assist. Wish all of the B2B participants fruitful introductions. Mes salame everyone, and thanks to all.